Hi and welcome back. As you have now realized, I have grown hands for the videos. It will make it a bit easy for me to show you certain things I want to point out in the future. So this video is a time lapse of one of my favorite characters that was selected for the 6 character design challenge, Omar Little, from a very underrated show called The Wire. How underrated was this show? It never won an Emmy. Okay, so like always, the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and draw a structure, how I want the layout to be. Omar Little was a crazy character, like not crazy where he's very unpredictable, but he just didn't care, So he would walk around the streets wearing a trench coat with a clearly visible bulletproof vest and a shotgun that just stick out, at the end of his coat. So everybody knew who he was. So here, I kind of wanted to draw him like while he was walking, the way he walked, the way he, strutted. He just didn't care, that carelessness of like, this is my life. But the actor was amazing. He was incredible. Like what a lot of people don't understand is that for that show, they hired some people that lived that life. It was very authentic. It was just insane. If you see it now, you might recognize a young Michael B. Jordan in that show. It's crazy. That movie. I'm sorry, it's just a movie quality, but that show just blew my mind, and he was a good actor in that too. So here, I got the structure down where I want the arms to be. Sometimes I gotta mess around with it. Sometimes the shoulder's too much. You gotta draw the thickness of the jacket, how it is, and once you get that laying down, it took me a while to realize how to draw wrinkles in clothes. Different kinds of textures has different thickness in the material. But now you see that I'm doing the outline. I chose like a quill pen kind of thing. That's very professional, quill pen kind of thing. But it's pressure sensitive. I can get really those dramatic lines and get it all going. So you see here that doing the beard, just doing still, it could still be a rough sketch, but it depends on you, what you want, what you like. But I was kind of going for a little bit of a comic book feel. Um, when everybody read that book, How to Draw the Marvel Way, and you see those inkers, or some people might call them tracers, but no, it's inkers. But yeah, so here I go. It's just going over it as little by little. I'm getting rid of some of the layers, just getting all the information down. But yeah, like it doesn't matter how long you've been drawing. Whatever works for you works for you. And some of the steps that I showed here, like when I do the inside of the skeleton and all that stuff, um, sometimes I don't even draw that. This is just to show you what's going on in my head of what I draw. But to be honest with you, sometimes you need to see it. It doesn't matter how long you've been drawing, like it just helps. And if it doesn't, then good for you. If it does, then there's no shame to it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how you draw, it just matters the finished quality. You know what I mean? Who cares how many steps you take? You got to get that good look on it. As long as you're not plagiarizing or anything. But so yeah, so here, just doing drastic shadows, also like in comic books. But that show had really hot looking days, and I don't know, I felt bad for this actor, but he was wearing these coats along with a shirt, 2 shirts, and a bulletproof vest, carrying this equipment. And, it could be a fake shotgun, it could be like weighing less, but even though I was just like, dude, this was sweating. But the character in the show has a scar over his face, and the actor actually does have that scar in real life. Okay, so right here I'm going with the shading, and as far as the shading goes, I kind of want to go with a marker. I've never really gone with the a marker kind of feel, but I like. Well, I was just gonna lay down the shadow for reference, but when I saw how it came out, I actually kind of dug it. So again, just laying down the sun. It's a sunny day, so it's right above him, a little bit off to the side, so it just shows it. But yeah, but here, skin tone, second layer of lighter shades, pigmentation in the lower lip, cleaning it up. There we go. And then highlights, and then just keep on cleaning it up. But yeah, see, it's just Doesn't take that long, just knowing where the light source is, knowing your colors that you're gonna go for. You know what I mean? If you can plan those things out ahead, you're avoiding so many issues. You know what I mean? Like, again, like I said before, like the idea that you have in your head is like water. You know, it's shapeless. It doesn't have all the the structure down. So laying structure can avoid problems in the future. But yeah, going through this, I kind of really like the effect of this marker and kind of water kind of color kind of thing. So I kind of left it. With the background, I didn't know what to do, so I kind of drew like an out of blur back scene just to have more focus on him. But yeah, I really did enjoy this drawing, along with other ones that I'm going to do in the future. But this is Omar Little. Thank you.